What's up, guys? Happy full moon. Yeah, I got on. I call this my moon shirt. That femininity. But yeah, in honor of this Capricorn super moon, I'm gonna do a Capricorn reading today. You know, it was pretty good. Like, I was riding this full moon. You know, I feel good. Alright, I don't know what I was talking. I was thinking, like, you know, I was just like, before I was recording this video, I was like, man, I'm just gonna like talk before I do the reading or whatever, and like, but I wasn't trying to like plan nothing. I just want to like talk, and just like, I don't know, just like say whatever like comes out. But my phone's ringing. I don't know. I bet you it's my mama and my sister. It's a full moon in Capricorn.
It's like orange and has a black line through it.
They call it a super full moon.
I'll tell her. A super full moon. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna take a picture of it and send it to you.
Alright.
Okay, bye.
Bye. My sister just called me talking about what's going on with the moon, cause they out like watching fireworks or whatever, you know. But yeah, she was like, mom told me to call and ask like what's going on with the moon. I told her it's a full moon. But you know, I saw like a post on Instagram. It was talking about like the moon is like closest to like the Earth or whatever. Like this is the closest super or full moon of the year. But like, I bet that just only has like something to do with like the Cancer Capricorn axis with like, cause don't quote me on it, but I think that's like the closest thing to the like that's the equator or some shit, right? I don't know, bro. I'm talking about my ass really, but probably not though. Probably not. All right. Anyways, yeah, I'm gonna just go ahead and go in. All right. What did that say? The sun in the natal chart represents the ego and will, center of gravity. Okay, whatever. I don't care. All right. Damn. Let's do that. Damn. I didn't land on number. I kind of looked. Okay. Next page. How am I feeling this one? All right. I landed in between these. Eddie Vedder or Jess Harnell. I don't know. I'm gonna do Jess. Yeah, bro. No, I'm not gonna say that. I was gonna say like all the celebrities be having 10th house placements, which is like that's kind of a given, but like not all celebrities have that. I'm pretty sure. I think one I read, it was like it didn't have none in there, in the 10th. And I know Beyonce. I wasn't even looking at that. I know Beyonce. She has a bulb like in the below the horizon houses, but because when I was at like that one little meeting or whatever, reading charts with people, like they had pulled her chart up and like we was like reading it. Alright, so about to look at this. I'm trying to zoom in. That Pisces moon, sun in Capricorn. That's very late degree though. That's definitely square. That could play out kind of good though. Like that's like a good square, cause like the situations his Pisces moon, but yeah, I'd say it's good, cause the situations his moon would manifest for himself and like the type of world he was in and what he was comfortable with, it would like the square aspect would force him to act on it, right? Force him to act on it. That's like what the square aspect does, but then even more so because it's his sun, right? That's making the aspect. So like damn, that's actually kind of like interweaving type shit. Because the square is like when two planets are like doing two different things, right? But then this plays out as like the sun doesn't mind doing what the moon wants to do, because it could build off of whatever type of dream it has. Build Capricorn, dream Pisces. And so I see it as like a good square, you know what I mean? So it'll probably be things like he gets a kind of like intuitive feeling like of the environment with the moon and Pisces and it being in the 12th house. And then yeah, he has a natural wheel. I didn't even notice that right now. But damn, and it's really close too, but like right on the degrees. That's pretty cool. And yeah, the Pisces moon, it would be like he'll come into information or just like intuitive feelings, not information, intuitive feelings from the environment. Just like being a sponge kind of, and just like absorbing like whatever is going on around him, right? And then his actions might be not within the same arena of where that energy that he just absorbed is coming from, but the way he builds on that gives that a sort of container, a sort of structure, framework for whatever that is happening to take place, right? Would be like that square aspect playing out. So it could probably be like I don't know, like I gotta stop saying I don't know for real, but it will play out like, so let's say he walks into the house, somebody's mad, right? And like he'll like initially just like pick up on that, he'll just absorb it, won't even like logically think about it. He'll just be like, boom, he like feels that already, like keys at the door, he feels it already, right? So then as he's walking in, he would probably like subconsciously construct his actions to be sort of like his actions would be like to give whatever feeling that is present, right? In this case, the angry one, he would be like, damn, like he would either add fuel to the fire and give logical points for like the flame to keep flaming, right? Or you can give like logical points that would be like to box in the fire and contain it, right? So it could play out either way. Yeah, it took me forever to break that down. But okay, what do I see next? When I was looking at that, I started thinking about that moon conjunct ascendant, cause that always like makes me think a little bit, like whenever the moon is conjunct the ascendant, but the moon is in the 12th house. Like I saw one person had that before, somebody I know, and like made me think like the emotional realm is like, although they are in it a lot of the time with it being in the 12th house, right? They probably don't even know that they're in it, right? The person I was thinking about plays out differently because it was a Virgo moon in the 12th, but so literally the opposite. Not really, but I mean kind of. But anyways, uh yeah, so like they live in the subconscious, unconscious, right? That's where they're comfortable with, and like how they come across would be that unconscious thing to them. You know what I mean? Because it's like conjoining that. But then it makes me think like the yeah, it would be that, because I was thinking about I read something talking about out of sign conjunctions. I read it out of this book, aspects in astrology with Tompkins. What does it say? Sue Tompkins. But what the fuck was I talking about? Oh yeah, the whatever the slower planet is, it like rules that conjunction. Really, I'm talking about it like it's the moon in this example, but it's most likely this Jupiter right here. Not even gonna lie, but because the slower moving planet would like hold more weight, so to say, in that conjunction, because like the faster moving planet is like going away, type energy, and the ascendant ain't even a planet. It's just like it's just there, like your birth type energy, like your awareness. Like you wasn't doing too much at birth besides breathing, right? You just, you know what I mean? It's what you take in, that, you know, that's your east, what you're naturally aware of. But yeah, that changes it with that Jupiter there. And then Jupiter, I would say that Jupiter conjunct the moon is, I would say that, but very passionate dreams, and probably very passionate and expansive dreams, and that's how he came across. Like he's probably like a big visionary type of person. Where's his Uranus at? In Virgo, somewhat opposite the moon, maybe biquintile. And yeah, Uranus trine Mercury, maybe. What is that gray line, bro? I don't think they got no lines drawn from Uranus to Mercury. They do Pluto though. But Uranus still trines Mars, so that's still that like activist type, like the ability to push out change, ability to push out like a type of freedom, ability to push out like type of innovation, ability to push out type of like social cause type energy, like activist type, all right? And him come, that's actually very like, bro, that plays out nicely, having that aspect, Uranus trine Mars, and then Pluto trine Mercury, right? So he's like, there's a sense of ease that comes with exploring topics nobody wants to talk about, right? And then with that, Jupiter conjunct the moon, and ascendant right there, the way what he would pick up on, and what he would also like just naturally be drawn to in life would be like things that like expanded on emotions, things that prioritized emotions, so to say. That's gotta be actually crazy if that played out that way with him being a Capricorn, because mostly Capricorns would be like all like they're associated with like being like all business type, like, oh, we gotta get work done, like you know, like that type of jarhead. But uh nah, not all Capricorns though. I met some other type of Capricorns. But damn, what the fuck was I saying? Oh yeah, having like that expansiveness on like the internal world, right? And him knowing how to construct off of that. Man, bro, I want to know what are the gray lines, bro? What are the gray lines? I don't even have to move that. What are the gray lines? What are the gray lines? I wonder if I'm pretty sure they're the same on every website, bro. Gray lines in natal chart. Scare me. Bro, I was on the phone with some dude earlier today, like trying to get into email, and then bro, he suddenly got what I need. But I was like, and he was like filling out something, like on his computer or whatever, while I was waiting on the phone, so it was like silent. And then he was like just like making noise or whatever, and like humming and shit, just like fill the silence or whatever, just like, you know, just doing his thing. And then damn, bro, I just want to know what the fuck the line colors is at. Okay. Aspects represent blue, green, harmonic, red, symbol. Where does it say the gray though? It doesn't even say the gray. Bro, didn't even have what I needed, bro. Anyways, we'll just keep going, bro. I don't want to spend this much time on this. But oh yeah, I do like humming and singing or whatever. And he was like, love and happiness. He was a cool dude. Cool dude. Alright, so oh, that Saturn square Neptune, that adds to the other type of theme of the chart, the theme I was expressing about the chart of it, he being goddamn, of him being able to like build on the emotional world, whatever, and expand on that, right? And him be able to be a type of activist for that, and like show through his actions how to do that, right? Because how, it's like I said, I just came up with that right now. How is like the square, right? How things get done, the square. But the Neptune and Saturn contact, that's again giving structure to a type of imagination. 12th house type things. Pisces, moon in Pisces, 12th house. It's like knowing what needs to be done in order to achieve an idealism, a type of vision he came into, right? A deep vision at that, one that could transform something, one that could be reborn. It could be burnt again, burnt again and again and again, and be reborn again and again and again, with it being in Scorpio. And then Saturn being in Aquarius, bro went through his 2nd Saturn return a couple years ago, a year ago. But anyways, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, like him being able to like know what has to be done in order to build a dream. You know what I mean? That's actually kind of cool. Oh, his North Node is in Cancer, opposite his Mars. Huh. This is like appealing to people's emotions and like being a caretaker, you know? Protecting people. But with that, it also comes with not just like coddling. It is coddling type of energy, but not so much as in like what is that word? Allowing, that's not the word. I'm enabling. It could play out like that, an enabling type of energy, like Cancer energy, but really the protecting type of energy would be like at a like higher type level. It would be like feeling what the person is going through, right? But then also giving them a gentle nudge in the direction that would help them into going into areas maybe they don't want to go in. So it's giving them like a type of like comfort, like, hey, I feel you, but like, you know, things still have to get done. Things you still need to be autonomous in your own life, right? Like you can change or do things like just, you know, just that type of like supportive type of figure. There we go. Supportive, caring, Cancer. Which is at odds with his Mars, Mercury, somewhat Venus, and somewhat Sun, somewhat midheaven. So him just wanting to structure, tell people what needs to be done, get all this done. But I don't think he was like that though, to be honest. Because that Pisces moon, he would like very much so understand like people's emotions and how they don't want to be talked to in that manner. That might have been in a learning experience due to the squares to the moon, his Capricorn squares to his moon, right? And with just being his sun, really, in his midheaven, the way what he is known for. But yeah, there's that learning experience of like people don't always want to be talked to like that, right? But which he already kind of knew. Yeah, and it was very easy for him to express like dreams and stuff and like what needs to be done to make the dream happen, right? Because of Mercury sextiling the moon and Mars sextiling the moon as well. I don't know if that's like specific to. I think that might be still square. They got that red line going right there. No, that's going to Jupiter. But yeah, no, they got that blue line right there, that purple line right there. Yeah, so sextile still. And then oh no, they go into his Chiron. Anyways, I'll just call it a sextile for now. But knowing the actions that need to be taken in order to, and going far with them due to Mars being exalted in Capricorn, like Mars is given the job of doing everything, basically everything being attaining his dream world, everything being attaining others' dream world, maybe because of the moon being in Pisces, that immutable water, like picking up on other things as well as like having his own, you know what I mean? Could be like, yeah, picking up other people's dreams and building with that. Maybe that was a theme in his life. And to support that Chiron in Pisces, wounding around his own imagination. Wounding around the emotional connection to others. Damn, that's kind of. Now I kind of want to look into that. Chiron in Pisces. I want to read about that. But that Chiron trying his Neptune. I feel like that played a prominent role. Not gonna lie. Especially trining his with those two signs trining his north node. Those two planets trining his north node. What it takes to make a dream a reality. That's what I get from this chart. And knowing that, and having to learn that just because there are other people that have dreams doesn't mean you have to build on that for them. It doesn't mean that their dreams are your dreams, right? Just because you know them, just because you're around them, just because you relate to them, right? Oh, and then I was looking at Mars square Jupiter earlier when I was talking, and that's my dog. Pardon me. Yo, but dang, I was gonna say something. Oh yeah, that Mars square Jupiter, right? Like the type of experience he wanted, right? Or the types of experiences he's experienced was like that of like pushing out passions, right? Like just being like wanting to get what he wants, right? And like knowing like what is him and like not him, right? So he really had that's kind of like that helps him with that what I was describing earlier about like knowing what is his dream and what is not his dream, and like building on what he wants his dream to be. So like that Jupiter in Aries helps him a lot. That's actually cool. Like the Jupiter and Aries gives him the experience needed to know how to do that, right? It's okay, Rocco. It's okay. But nah, that Aries Capricorn square is hard. Oh yeah, with the his chart ruler being in the 10th house, right? So it's probably like his aggression towards things. His oh, that's kind of crazy. His chart ruler, right, is in his 10th house, right? So he could control what he's known for and stuff, right? And is kind of natural for him to be a type of go-getter, be a type of person that will build on his dreams, right? But then and like be a boss about it, be like telling other people what to do in order to get his dreams met, or hijacking other people's dreams and trying to be like the leader, the boss figure, right? That chart ruler being opposite the north node, right? That's kind of like it's okay, Rocco. But damn, that's making me think, bro. North node opposite Mars, and Mars being the chart ruler, right? And then the experiences he experiences, well, he like everything he goes through basically like has that type of lens of it being a Martian type of lens, right? But then he is called to be more of a caring warrior. So this would probably be like, come here, come here, come here, come here. You wanna go outside? Damn. I'm not gonna put. I'm gonna be back. I'm gonna be back. Anything happened while I was gone? Yeah, my bad. It's like 4th of July, so like fireworks going off, whatever. My dog's like howling, whatever. It is what it is. But you know, when I was out there, I was thinking like I was thinking about this a little bit, but not really though. I was thinking about me, like and like how I don't have similar energy to this, but like on like a lesser degree, cause like I'm a Cancer, and like, I was born on Tuesday, a Mars day, right? And I was like thinking about like that going on right there, and it being like always a lot of like commotion going on in my house and like just like in my life, I guess. But me being like the type of like caretaker with that, being like a supportive type of individual. Sometimes though, sometimes I just be like, what the fuck you doing that? You know. But that's also Cancer type energy. Not caring. But anyways, back to this. I'm not even gonna lie, I was thinking about cutting it. I was like, damn, how long have I been talking for? But probably not even 36 minutes. It's probably less than that amount, the amount of pauses. So I'm gonna keep going. But that is like my key takeaway from this chart. I'll just start talking about that. My key takeaway from this chart is like being able to like build on emotions, build on dreams, and knowing what dreams to build on, his own, and how to decipher like what he picks up from others, right? With that moon being close to the ascendant, him just naturally picking up on that, and his moon being in the 12th house being like even more so a natural type of sponge for emotions, negative or positive, right? So it really depends on, I was about to say it really depends on who he's around that influences like what he became, right? Which could be true, but only for so long, till he learned that that he was like the boss of his own emotions, basically, right? And learned emotional intelligence. Yeah. I didn't even talk about Venus in Capricorn too, sextiling the moon. You know, they say like Venus sextile moon aspect is like good for like poetry and like putting emotions into like words type. Venus being like related to Taurus, like that second house. And like giving structure to emotions type energy, even though it's not Saturn, but it's still like that type of like knowing what to communicate to receive one's type of emotional comfort, basically. Yeah, I like that. I like that. But I feel like Moon and Venus aspects, I don't know if it's like knowledge out there that says it leads to like drug use, but I feel like it could, because it's like that. There's opportunities there for a type of like pleasure and like being in one's emotions, right? And what is that? What is being in a state of pleasure and being in one's emotions have tied to escapism? The Venus being the lower octave of Neptune, right? And then and I was just thinking about like those are like the three main well, actually it's just like Venus and the moon. They're like tied to like the feminine energy, because they still say Neptune is like masculine in a way, because like Poseidon or whatever, you know. But I don't know, I feel like it would be more feminine though. Not more, but like It still has those ties to it, you know what I mean? But definitely so, even if that's not true, definitely so just because of like the Piscean energy in this chart, right? Infinitely so, not definitely. Infinitely so, just because of the Pisces moon in this chart, right? Yeah, I was talking about like lead to like drug use, or like overindulging in drugs, sex, food, shit, whatever you find pleasurable, you know. Yeah. And he was a poet of sorts, because he was probably a singer or something, with that Mercury conjunct Venus and sextile Neptune, being able to be like very artist, having strong artistry with his like words and communication, and he basically knew what was pleasing to people, because he was tapped into that emotional type realm, taps into the psyche of people. Like he probably like yeah, this goes into like that him building on other people's dreams, right? So whatever type of like environment he walked into, he knew what to express, and how to construct it in a way that would appeal to everybody, appeal to appeal to like their emotions or whatever, you know, make them feel something. Right? Hmm. That's a cool chart. And then with that little trine sextile going on right there with Scorpio, Pisces, Capricorn, it's like I was talking about, being able to build upon like the emotions and the environment into a type of like art form, right? And then through that, he was able to express the high idealism and innovative type thinking, and like what needed to change, like knowing what needed to change, right? And being able to package that in a way that would appeal to people's emotions, and like just expressing that, really. Expressing that in a constructive type of way, right? In a boss-like manner. Like it's being called to maybe like be like a gentle guide for people, right? So that North Node in Cancer like fits in well with like the artistry, poetry type things, right? That gentle nudge, so he knew what needed to be said to get people moving, you know. Damn, I didn't even see that Saturn sextile Jupiter. So that would probably be like in his experiences of like going for what he wants, right? Or like butting heads type of experiences. The Ram. He knew to how to like structure himself in a manner that would be like kind of like, I want to say cool with everybody, because it just being Aquarius, like with that being talking, you know. But I don't think it was like cool with everybody. with all that Martian energy going on. If anything, that just made him more able to pursue what he wants and be like stern on it, stern on his ideas of structure. Yeah, with Saturn being home, Mars being exalted. I'm pretty sure Mercury likes to be in Capricorn. Yeah, especially conjunct Mars. Bro, Mars and Venus is giving Mercury all types of messages to convey, all types of things to process, all types of ideas to travel with. You know? Idealism for self-expression. That's that Jupiter in Aries. So yeah, total overview. This dude was a builder of dreams, knew how to convey energies of an environment in a poetic way that taps into people's less physical realms, you know, and knew how to incorporate ideas that know how to incorporate humanitarian ideas right into that message, and how to be a gentle nudge, a type of supporter for people to just be themselves. Really, he was probably a very big advocate for that, with Jupiter on the ascendant. But I'm petting my dog. Yeah, this is a cool chart. He's most definitely a musician or something. He probably has some hard ass lyrics too, with all that Capricorn energy, like, and then him knowing like what everybody's feeling and like how to expand on that. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look him up. But yeah, this concludes chart reading number 5 of Jess Harnell. And if you made it this far, thank you for watching.